Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. In our last episode, we did a lot of boosting in this general area, and we also did some work on the Omni Temple, switching out which products are being brought in, but somehow I lost my mind briefly and didn't finish reversing all the belts again, so nothing actually got fed in until after the episode ended, and I noticed it. So the items are slowly getting fed in now. The air ether, there wasn't very much on the belt because I think it was stuck way back here someplace. So they're chugging along now. We've made 13 offerings in the last couple of minutes. Although, it needs 4 per. Okay, that's why. I was like, why is it stopped? It needs a lot of those. Dang. Okay, but we'll let those finish. We skipped over this this animal feed here that's being traded for ointment because I wanted to look at the math and redo it. And so the math is actually pretty simple here. We need to have 2 ointment per second in order to satisfy the maximum need of the town. So that means we need to have 8 animal feed per second because we're simply doubling that. And each of these grain mills by default with 1 worker produces 4 animal feed every 2 seconds, which is 2 animal feed per second. I have 4 of them. That means that we have 8 animal feed per second. And then each one of these farms has 4 workers in it. And we need to have 4 animal feed per second per grain mill. So that's 8 animal feed total for this one farm. And we have to be producing 4 times 4, which is 16 every 2 seconds, which is 8 grain per second, which is the amount that we need for these 2 grain mills. So, given all of that, this is fine. Now, if as before, we start to run out of workers, we could come back over here and break up these farms and put earth boosts on them to reduce the number of workers, or even just put earth boosts on them here to reduce the number of workers. We could also combine these grain mills and have air boosts here, but for now, I want to leave it alone. And let's just move on over here. So we did all the rest of these food items here. And so all the food going into the food market is now ready for maximum production. As you can see, the beef is still catching up here. I did have one issue with this, and that was... that was the chutes here where some of these were reversed. And so a lot of these were getting stuck. And I fixed that. But they were getting stuck, which was kind of annoying a little bit, but it's fine now. So they're still processing through a little bit, but I think we'll have enough, or we have enough output going, maybe? Or maybe not. No, maybe not. You know what I guess I should do is I should take this here and stop it, and let it back up, and let these all flush out a little bit, and let it all back up with recharged crystals here. And then we'll ram them all into these 4, almost empty, and that one's going to take a while. Let's give it a moment. I wish there was a way to accelerate the clock in this game to skip time. I think that would make life a little bit easier. Okay, so let's do that now. And then the splitters will split them all evenly again, which was part of the problem before, is they were not getting split evenly because of, well, I don't know why. Reasons, I guess. But that should do it. So let's move on. Let's move on to now the medical wraps. Medical wraps are done in an apothecary. And let's pull those up. So this is a large build, but remember we are trading and bringing in ointment for them. Oh, we needed more than that ointment. Oh, wait a minute. According to this, then actually in order to trade everything, we're going to need actually 4 ointment per second. Because I forgot we were bringing in ointment here, and we need 2 ointment per second for the medical wraps, as well as 2 ointment per second for selling. So we are going to have to boost these, which is not fun. But maybe I'll do that one off camera. I'm kind of, I don't know, rushing isn't the right word, but nearing the end here a little bit. And also kind of up against it, because I would like to start a Satisfactory series. as Satisfactory is released today as you watch this. So, you know, maybe we'll get a Satisfactory series going soon. But until then, I want to finish up this game. Oh, is that already dead? That is insane. Okay, I'm getting ADD now a little bit. Oh, that's why that's already dead. Alright, I'm going to have to move this out here someplace. I think that'll work better. And then we'll have to fix this. Oops. Nope. There. And then can we shoot this out? No, it's too high. Okay, we're going to do another lift then. There, and then I'll put in a silo. I guess it's going to have to come down here someplace. Maybe there. Will that work? No, that's too low. Alright, I will just put it in. I guess I'll put it in there then. Okay, and then we can go up. That's not going to be high enough. Well, crap, that means you need another silo. Suppose I can just do like that, and then go like that. Okay, that's progress, and then I should be able to do some mine shafts here too. Okay. And that should be good. Back to this. So for this, then, we're going to need to boost this. We have 2 workshops making the medical wraps. Those are here. Those need to be air and steam boosted. We have 1 workshop making poultice, which needs to be air boosted. We have 1 workshop making bandages. Needs to be air and steam boosted. We have 2 workshops making cloth. One that's effectively going into... Actually, let me check. Yeah, one is actually could actually exclusively go into the bandage here. So go from cloth to bandage, and then the other one could exclusively go into these 2. So maybe we should change that up. That might be better. Having it be separated like this instead of having them share one belt, especially as we try and double this. So those are both air boosted. We have steam and air, or air only, excuse me. Bandage is steam and air, and then air and air. And then we just need to have earth out here, and we're probably going to have to change these up a little bit. So we have 1 herb farm. It needs to produce 8 herbs per second. Wait, that's not right. Because the ointment was going to use up some of those herbs. 4 herbs per second for the poultice. And it was 8 herbs. Okay, I'm sorry. 4 herbs per second for the poultice. That's one farm with 3 worker equivalents. So we need to add a worker here anyway. And then it needs to have 21 farm tiles, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could actually cut this down, which might be useful because we're going to need to have for the cotton in order to make 4 cloth per second, we need 8 cotton per second, which is going to be 4 worker equivalents, and we only have 2 workers in here now. So I would like to split this farm into 2 farms. So let's take this out here. Make this only 24 herbs instead of 32, because we only need 21, so we'll make it 24. And then we can split this farm to have 1 farm per cotton. Let me make sure that that's correct here. Each worker can produce 4 cotton every 2 seconds. That's 2 cotton per second. And each workshop needs 4 cotton per second. So that's 2 worker equivalents. Correct. Okay, good. Per farm. Let's delete these wells. Let's widen this a little bit here and here. And delete those. And move this over. Put that one in there. And we need to have a total of 34 farm tiles. So I think what I should do here is the same thing we've kind of always been doing here with the grain, and doing 6 there, and then taking out these as well. I think that's gonna work out better. We can plant these here. And I can take those out. I get underneath that chute as well. Okay, and then I need to take this out, take this chute out and put it back normally, and then put in, okay, geez, put in chutes there, and splitters here. And then we need to put water wells back in, here and here. And then we need to go to the fluid pipe overlay. There and there. In order to get 4 cotton per second here, I think we're going to have to do 2 chutes. I think. Just do like that. Or 4 cotton, and then that makes 2 cloth per second, and 1 metal belt is enough for 2 cloth per second. Once we get everything boosting. So let's do the boosting. You're not getting enough bandages because you're just not working fast enough, right? Because that needs steam. So let's do a let's do earth boosts here. Earth shrine times 3. Can I get these all in one spot? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, autosave. And then air shrine. I guess I should have just done shrine. And we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I guess I better start here. 1. Oh, let's do this first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That's going to need a lot of space for squigglies. 6 means 24. Uh-oh. I may have to flatten some of this mountain because I don't think I can do enough splitting here. Let's see, split once into, we're going to have maybe a bypass pipe, split once into 6, and then split again into 3, and then split 3s into 1. See, this is the first line that we can have these on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, game. So let's flatten that as well. And then we need to get 12 of them in here somewhere. So I think we're going to have to do some terraforming out here to make this island bigger, or maybe not. Yeah, because we got a belt there. Yeah, we're gonna have to terraform a little bit here again. Click, thank you. That should be plenty. Actually, that's more than enough. That would be enough. Well, let's, okay, wrong buttons again. Let's move this out one more then, so we have a little bit more wiggle room. And then I can set that up. So I think I will, I'll bring in the stones, and I will pause, bring in the stones, and do the squiggles, and then bring you all in to take a look. In a few moments. Be right back. And welcome back. So I have set up the, I've hooked up all of the stones and all the pipes, and this one is kind of big. Kind of fun to squiggle around. And then I also have, of course, this one over here, and I put up a fire one for magma, for steam fuel. So I'm going to put the belt down for that real quick, and then hook that up and let it go. Okay, lag, thank you. And then we need to start enabling these boosts. So this one needs to have air boost and steam boost. I don't have the steam piped yet, but we'll get that soon. The poultice needs to be air boosted. The bandage needs to be air and steam boosted. And then the cotton, or the cloth rather, needs to be air boosted, both of them. And then of course we need to have earth boosters here, here, and here. And then we can do steam pipe overlay and grab this and go into we'll go here and then here. Then we need some splitters just for fun. Alright, and now we should have maximum overdrive. 2 poultices per second should be fine on a single metal belt if they were getting enough herbs. So we're going to need to do this to produce enough herbs because they need to have 4 herbs per second. So that way we're safe. 2 bandages should be fine on 1 metal belt. If you're getting enough cloth, and you are. Looks like it's stable. These are probably stable. These are getting enough cotton. And they're outputting enough for that and for that. So I think we're okay. I think this is done. So let's take a look at who's next. I think the next thing is going to be this large array here, which is making lots of things with grain that is probably not anywhere near to scale. That's going to be a problem. I may have to flatten more of this mountain and put some more grain fields out here. Let's take a look at the numbers, I guess. Let's see, this is all making animal feed for leather. But that's just is that the leather for the leather and the leather for the shoes? Or is that just the leather for the leather? That's just the leather for the leather. The leather for the shoes are being made here. So these need to have 2 upgrades plus an earth boost. Well, maybe we do 4 upgrades instead. 3 grain mills, air boosted. And then each one of those grain mills should really have 2 farms connected to it, not 1 each. So, I think we need to flatten this terrain out, which I can't do without deleting some of these farm tiles, and change the orientation of these fields, and do the sort of typical 34 farm tiles per two farms. So we're definitely not going to get this one completed today, but I think we can at least get it started. Let's actually delete these as well. Because otherwise we'd have to add workers. And while we are close to... Well, can we just do that? I would need to change where these are because we definitely need to add more chutes. Can we just add more workers? We need to have 12 workers total between the three. 3 workers will account for... Yeah, let's do it because we're basically at the end. We're at the last few products, so I think we can get away with doing this. So let's put the wells back in if I can figure out where they go. Let's see. Okay. I think I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And so then we need to have, instead of 1 worker in each of these farms, we need to have 3. Plus the earth boosts times 3. Which means that I think I can wedge those in there. I'm going to do this upgrade instead. Upgrade to 4, which is the maximum. And then we need to have 3 air boosts here. Which I guess I should have copied that one. Can I get these to all reach? I guess I'll have to do them here. No, because that's going to overlap with that. Crapola. Maybe here? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Wait. Yep, okay. And so, those 3 need to connect to 12. 12 of these. Where are we at with pipes here? That was convenient. Well, I can run the earth ones back here. We don't need fire in the leather setup at least, so let's just delete these all out of the way. Those all just started feeding in. Weird that they waited that long to start. Let's see. Let's back that up then. Come this way with these. Disconnect that, actually. We'll come back this way. And whatever we can not delete, we'll not delete. And then we'll delete whatever's left. I'm going to back these up a bit more, though, because we're going to have to put in the earth there. Oops, that goes there. Okay. Delete a few more. No worries. It'll be fine when we enable those boosts. They'll all get used. Well, maybe not all of them, but most of them, or many of them, will get used. Okay, and then this needs to get backed up as well. All the way to there. Somehow I missed one there. I said 1. At least. Okay. What's just 1? Wait, that was fine. I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know how this is going to fill. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay, in you go. And I can delete the rest. And since we had the extra workers to spend, we might as well spend them, right? Look at all this pipe. And this pipe is going into the base. I must be just using it when I make all the crazy squiggles. For the leftover comment from a couple of episodes ago. Oh, we have another star thing we can spend too. There's Omni pipes from before. There's the mana pipes right there. Okay, so let's grab the star here. Collect bonus. And then I'm just gonna reverse these belts and leave it. Actually, I'll do that off camera. I'm gonna reverse those belts and leave it. We're gonna just not worry about it from here on. Whatever the next thing is, the next offerings are, I'm not going to worry about it. And we'll actually go ahead and do that one additional research of the growth speed. Level 2 crop yield. That's what I wanted. Since we have, we only have 100, so we're only going to get to 50% of that. That's no fun. But crop speed is good. Either way. Okay, so let's level this off somehow. It doesn't have to be great, but it needs to be something. It's got to be flat. And then, you know what? Actually, I'm going to level it off even more. I'm going to put them both out here. Meaning that I can fit them in the area. Let's see. So we need to have, let's see. We're going with 3 here. So let's look at a 3. A 3 is going to need a through pipe. And then 1, 2 next to the thing. So let's see. Through pipe is here. Okay. Wait a minute. I've already lost track now. 2. Okay. 1, 2. Through pipe is here. 1, 2. And then this will be the 6. And then 6. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. I hope this is right. Need to do one more like this. And I think that'll work. Let's see. 2, and then I can make the other through pipe go on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will hook up the squigglies for these and be right back. And welcome back. So I have connected up the pipes, and I had to make a couple of adjustments because this one or more of these air shrines here were actually touching this stonemason that was down here someplace. So I had to move that up, which is fine because it's still within its own range, or its range of its own here. Although that's fine. Never mind. So I had to make that change, and then I had to do a little bit of crisscrossing here, which will be fine. But we should be good to go with these. So let's go ahead and first off, enable these earth boosts. Gives us 12 total workers, which is the intent. And then the air boosts. And then the pastures are not earth boosted. They are just 4 times upgraded, which gives them that 200% bonus that we needed anyway. Thank you, autosave. Uh-oh. The game may have just locked up. That's not good. Oh, there it's back. That's weird. Well, I think I told you guys in the episode yesterday that the game is using a lot of RAM, so it's really having a problem. We need to do some water math here. So we need to have 1 leather per second. No, 1.5 leather per second because we're going 3 times 4, which is 12, divided by 8, which is 1.5. 1.5 leather per second. That means we need to have 6 water per second, which means we need to have 12 wells per pasture, which is going to be fun to accomplish because we also going to have to accomplish it for those too. Let's see. Well, we can easily put a couple more down here. But that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is that? It's not flat. That's why. 11, 12, I guess. And then we can do some water here. I guess I should go there. This should be fine. 1, 2, 3, and We'll do it that way. Actually, let's do this one this way. Alright, so that should be more than enough water for that. Is that right? According to the math, that's right. Seems like it's too much now, but hey, what are you going to do? Let's put one in here. No, it looks like that we can't put it there. That's a slope. Yep. We'll do 3 here. That's 5 for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I was just looking at the outputs there. You 3 can go in like down here someplace. And then 3 of you can go in there. And 4 of you can go in there. And that should be fine. And that should do it. I don't know why I didn't have that grabber set, but I guess I didn't need it. But we need to also fix this fertilizer. So let's fix this fertilizer. This needs to come along here and make this turn like this. And then along here. And turn like this. Splitter. Didn't see any nearby. Like that. And then we need to add in double the chutes here. Okay. We might need to do a magic belt here too. Because of reasons. Magic belt. See, they don't share well. They don't share well at all. Might actually be easier just to do 2 separate belts. Or not easier necessarily, but better. And let's hope that that works out the way that I hope it will. Looks like we are more than keeping up now with everything. So we're going to call that this episode. And in the next episode, we'll finish up with the shoes and the whatever else was up here. Shoes and nails. And then we'll move on to shirts, cloaks, and warm coats up there. And then we'll do some train optimizations. So thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.